Alright, what's up, guys? I'm just gonna go over a quick update on some of my data. So, as you can tell here, I've got January 1st to March 31st. So, this is my Q1 data. I just want to go through. I am down $205. I'm risking $15 on every single trade. My win rate is not amazing, but it's hovering around 30%, about 50% per day. So I'm not going to go through all this data here, but what I really wanted to point out was some of these filters. So let's go to the different types of trades that I'm doing here. And let's look at some of my favorites. We got the R4 Extreme Reversal. Let's look at this. Okay, so simply looking at this, my win rate has improved dramatically. My day is down a little bit, but I'm up $68. And we can kind of go through here. One really big winner over here. But that is a dramatic improvement. So theoretically, if I was only trading this one particular trade, I would actually have been profitable in Q1. Let's look at the S4 Extreme Reversal. So both of these together, I was at $68. Now I'm up at 132. Win rate, way better, even still, 45%. And the day, 45%. Profit factor is down a little bit. But as you can tell, we are really starting to get some improvement here. So what this is telling me, and anyone that's watching this and is hoping to learn some extra stuff, what this should tell you is these are my most profitable trades. I'm going to go through here and even just check a few. I've already looked at this data, so I'm kind of cherry picking a little bit here. I can't quite remember. Let's do, so just these 4 trades here. Let's see, I was at 132 profit wise, 137. So even with these, I am slightly profitable. It's pretty good, actually. 50% on the top. Look at that. So that means the other trades really are the ones that are costing me money. We can go ahead and look at that after. One thing I wanted to do was check out the exclude, but I wanted to come down here. So I have a key metric, second attempt. So if I ever try a trade and it stops me out, and then I try the exact same trade again, I log it as a second attempt trade. So I want to see, out of these trades, how many second attempts are profitable. So any of those trades linked with second attempt brings me to almost non-profitable. And we should be able to get the inverse of that. Let's exclude second attempt. Let's see what happens here. So 142. So if I'm excluding on all of these trades, I think I was at 137. So if I'm excluding any second attempts on these trades, I am slightly even more profitable. So what that is telling me is, out of all of these trades, these are my profitable trades, and theoretically, if I don't nail it on the first one, it's more advantageous for me to not attempt the second one. Let's get rid of all of these. Let's get rid of this. And now let's look at some of the ones that are obviously not profitable. The R3 to S3. Okay, so this cost me $84 in Q1. Very low win rate. I only nailed 2 of these. And the day rate is also quite low. So what's interesting here is you can see that most of my losers were all in the first few months, and I actually started getting a few winners at the end here. What is this? January, all red. February, all red. And then March, I actually wound up getting some winners here. So this is telling me that I wasn't doing so great with these trades, but that may be changing. I may be getting a little bit better at them. And then let's also include the S3 to R3 and 120. So these are also some losers as well. But again, I'm starting to get some of my winners at the end here. Got one winner in January. No winners in February. February I was on vacation actually, and I think this is probably one of the S3 to R3 trades here. So you can see it was straight down my my P&L curve, but it's actually kind of come up a little bit here. So that's really good. The last thing I want to check out is so if I eliminated these trades, obviously I would have been profitable in Q1. That's important to recognize. What's also important to recognize is that I am improving on these trades, or so it appears. So if I wanted to really be intense and go back and study, which I will be doing, I would go and look at why were these ones failing and why are these ones succeeding, and do more of whatever's making these ones succeed, trying to eliminate some of the processes that's happening with these failed ones here. Let's also check out this, because I did look at this earlier and I want to show you guys this. Key metrics. Okay, let's include second attempt. I'm at 120. Boom. Profitable. So if on any of these two trades we're also including the second attempts, I am actually profitable, which means on all of these trades, something that is profitable for me is the second time I attempt it. So that just means that I need to be a bit more patient with these trades here, because it seems like every time I am doing a second attempt on the exact same trade, whether it's an S3 to R3 or an R3 to S3, I'm actually profitable here. And let's take a look down here. Yeah, so these were, I bet you if anything, that really big $43 trade I had here. Oh, it's not included in here, but yeah. So as you can tell, this is how we can kind of decipher some of this data and really like start digging in and finding out, okay, where can I improve? Where can I start fixing some of these problems? Like, because it's great to have data, but like the data should be able to help you sort of pinpoint a specific area that you can now look deeper in that should help you. So, I mean, just based on that, theoretically, if I was to drop the R3 to S3 and the S3 to R3 trades, I would be profitable. That would be beneficial for my trading. Maybe I should just double down on that. I do like those trades and I like having them in my arsenal though. So being a bit more patient and potentially waiting for my initial wanting to enter on those trades and waiting for a second attempt, that might actually be a really beneficial thing to help my R3 to S3 and S3 to R3 trades in the future. Anyways, guys, just a quick little update. Just want to show you what I'm looking at as I'm trying to get consistently profitable. As you can tell, if I remove some of these filters here, I am not consistently profitable yet. That's why I am only risking $15 on every trade. Because I am not profitable yet and I don't need to be throwing money away while I'm still learning. I will be moving up to $25 a trade in the near future here. Really looking forward to that. Getting a little more skin in the game and really looking forward to seeing how my Q2 results go. Anyways, hope this was helpful, guys, and I will catch you later.